Hi friends, welcome to Anusar Tech channel. This is Vamsi. Today we are going to learn with a new session that is an WhatsApp automation. Earlier we did an automation for the WhatsApp that is an attachments. This is the one. Earlier we did as an WhatsApp automation. Today we are going to do it as an dynamic attachments. If we consider earlier we did an automation for this only by sending off a picture item. Earlier we did an automation for the only attachments taken for the picture images. I will show you guys. This is the we have did for the images only. Right now we will do for the automation by splitting of the attachments with dynamically. If you guys see, there is a pic, no, photos and a document. If we consider this document also, we can automate through by splitting of the file names. Let me run this project so you will get better understand. One second guys, this is the earlier we did the automation for the picture images only. Right now I was doing for this dynamic automation for the attachments where I have I will show the guys. These are the my contact names and this is the my message where I want to send these messages to my person, and this is the my file path where the attachment I have to pick the bot, and this is the this is he guy. If you see here we are not mentioning any extension file name of extension. If we consider .xlsx, this is an excel file the bot going to understand. If we consider best practices .txt, this is a text file, it was going to consider like that, but we are not going to specify here with an extension. So we are doing an dynamic automation. Here we are doing like without extension we are specifying, and we are going to send it as a multiple attachments. Let me show you guys. This is an UI path is an .png extension, that means it is an picture message. So it will connect it as a picture. This goes to here, and it has going to click the photos and videos option. And if we go to the excel file, here it is an best practices is an txt file, I mean that is an text file. I will show you guys. My best practices is an text file, and my UI path is an this is not the guys, this is the my UI path. Let me show you guys. This is the my UI path extension .png. This is a png extension. If you consider where I am not going to specify any file extension name guys. Let me run this my project so you will get better understand. Yeah, this is the my project guys. I will explain you. One second guys. Yeah, I'm going to run my bot. If you see clearly observe, the bot was going to run with an extension. It was entering taking my contact name, and it was entering as a bot name. I mean what we have mentioned earlier in the specific. If you observe, right now it was clicked on the attachment of the photos and videos. This is the my bot. And if you consider this right now, if see guys, that was any right now it was clicked on the document file. If you observe, earlier we did the for the only picture automation. Right now we are doing for the automation for .txt or anything specifying. We are not going to specify any file attachment name. Let me show you guys my code. What I have did. First I have taken a read range activity to read my excel file, and I have stored it in indt for naming conversation, and I have looped the in for each row. Sorry guys. Where I was taken as a file path, because in our case we are mentioning our file path. Let me open you guys. Let me show you. One second. Here we have mentioned our path because this is a dynamic path where we are going to specify. This is a real time guys. It is I mean like most of organizations are this scenario follows. because they are going to fetch the multiple attachments to different scenarios. So they are going to specify the file path as well as the attachment name. They are not going to specify the with extensions. Why? Because we have to split that one, and let me show you guys. And file path, I have taken an assign activity, and it was an a file path. I have assigned an a row dot item of the file path, and here I have taking, and from the path first we have to read the all files what we are going to take what we are going to consider in the this is the file path, guys. We have mentioned, and right now we have to read the all files in the file path, then only we can get the all files. And I have taken an assign activity and assigned as a files, and I have mentioned as an a directory dot get files file path. This is the file path. Earlier we have taken an assign activity, and now we are going to loop the files. Let me show you guys. Yeah, here this is the files we have taken from file path. We are reading the all files, then we are going to loop the all files one by one. So I have taken an file item, and if you observe, guys, I have taken it as an item dot toString dot contains row dot item of attachment dot toString. See this, guys, what I have mentioned. This is an UI path, this is an attachment name, and best practices it is an attachment name. What I was mentioned, item dot toString, the file name. Item means file name here. File name dot toString contains row dot item of attachment dot toString, and this would be an row dot attachment. If it is contains item of file name contains in the attachment name, then only it was going to work for this. I have taken it is an if condition. And where I was mentioning, I am splitting, guys. We can take it as a here, I mean without extension files, directory dot get files info. One more we can take as one more assign activity, and where we can assign it as a with directory dot get files info without extension we can take, and we can pass it here. But I am not doing like that, because in future videos, upcoming videos, this will be helpful for us. And I am splitting an item, I mean file name dot item dot toString, and splitting of the character as an extension and file name. I mean, if you observe, UI path dot png is the my file name, full file name. If I am splitting, that means UI path is the my file name, and png is the my extension, file extension. So we are going to split like that. After we did, I have taken an write line activity for to better understand. This is the my file name. If you observe, file name is the UI path, and file extension is the png. So we can do like this. And after going further, this is the picture, guys, where we have implemented the logic, and I have taken a flowchart activity here. I have taken a flow switch activity, guys. If we have the transparency, I mean the extension, if we get to know, then we can better way to design our code. I have taken a flow switch activity. Here I am assigning a split item dot one, because split item one means we have to split the, I mean we have to divide the our file names with extension. Why? Because here we have to select the file names depending upon the attachment. If it is an a .png or .picture or anything, we have to select picture and photos and videos option. Otherwise we have to select a document action. So I have taken a switch activity, not an if activity, guys. by defaultly it was going to take in a document. By default it was going to take in a document. um, and if it is an a png extension, I mean this is the png extension, UiPath is the png extension of the image. So I have taken an image activity. Here we have already did, guys, I mean earlier. So I was copied and pasted it here. Nothing much here, we just we can go through that. Where I have mentioned as any row.contact, first we have to fetch, and then we have to click on the contact, and then we have to enter the message what we required. Here is the picture, guys, and if we see the we have taken an activity for click activity for the clicking of the attachment icon, and then we have selected a document icon, guys. This is the picture, guys, where png means png file extension occurs means we have to select an photos and videos option, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching this. If you are new I mean if you are the new subscriber, please do subscribe, guys. If you are the newer to this channel, please do subscribe and share this channel. And we have recently launched as an education for everyone, free education, and where you can get the multiple Udemy coupons for learning. I'm mentioning it is in the video description. Please go through that, guys. Thanks for watching.